Hello, everybody. I am David, and today I want to do an easy video. Since it's been a while since I did my last video, um, I felt that I should do one just for the fun of it. And the discussion that I want to have today is about, uh, you know, the Arrow, Flash, Legends of Tomorrow, and Supergirl, all those shows that are currently not on the air right now. They're still on winter hiatus. I believe they'll be back in like 2 more weeks or so. And Agents of Shield just premiered last night. I didn't watch it yet because I didn't know that it just came back. Um, but obviously, if you follow my channel, you know that I watch Arrow, The Flash, and Legends of Tomorrow. And I thought I should talk about what I'm looking forward to for the rest of the season. Because why not? I mean, I love those shows. And I love a lot of shows. But those are the four that I think, if I had to pick my four current favorite shows right now, those would be it. And so yeah, let's start off with Supergirl. Supergirl Monday nights. This is gonna be awesome. Um, Obviously, we got Martian Manhunter. If I remember correctly, he's dealing with his white Martian, or what's her name, Miss Martian, I guess, right? Megan, from Mars. He found out about, and we haven't seen her in the last couple of episodes. I don't think. I don't remember right now what happened to her. And we have Lena Luthor. Look, whatever happens in the rest of this season, all I'm gonna say about Supergirl is I hope we get Superman at least one more time before the season wraps up. Maybe in the finale. I don't know. I'm not saying Superman should be in every episode because this is called Supergirl, and we don't want the character of Superman to take away the spotlight from Supergirl. We still want Supergirl in her own world, or being the center of this TV show, because that's what's right. That's what we need. But it would be nice to see Superman at least like maybe 4 or 5 times in the season. We already got him twice. Let's get him 3 more times. 5 episodes out of 23 or whatever they have this season. I believe it's 20 episodes this season. It's not a bad idea to include Superman a little bit more. I'm just saying. So if not this season, hopefully next season they give Superman a little bit more episodes, because 2 episodes, it's not enough for me. Plus, I want to see Lex Luthor get out of prison and see what that dynamic is like with Lena Luthor and her brother. More than just them telling us. I want to actually see that relationship. On to the Flash. Flash will continue on Tuesday nights. And we got Savitar. Obviously, Barry now knows about this whole deal with Iris. He saw the future that Iris is killed by Savitar, which I don't think it's going to end up that way. I think they are going to find a way to change it once again. And because Barry's not... I don't think they'll kill Iris off. I do think someone's going to die, but I do not think it's going to be Barry. Or, sorry, Iris. I think it's actually going to be Caitlin. I think they're going to kill Caitlin off for some reason. There was a theory when they showed when Cisco vibed Caitlin. He saw him as the vibe, wearing a costume and all that, using his powers, and he was fighting Caitlin as Killer Frost. And I think that's still going to come eventually, but I don't think it's going to be what we thought it was. This was a theory I read online, and it sounds really interesting, and I would like to see it play out that way. And that it was actually, we'll find out that it was actually Caitlin was actually fighting Cisco, in that dream. Cisco was the one who was bad, while Caitlyn was actually the one fighting for good on Barry's side, probably. So that would be interesting. And if Cisco kills Caitlyn, even if it was by accident, that would. I don't want emo Cisco to return, but let's face it, that would be an interesting twist. I'm not going to lie about that. And there's also Savitar's warning that someone will die and someone will betray him. So Cisco betraying Barry, that would be kind of sad, especially all the shit that he's given Barry early in the season. And it did seem like it was going that way for a while. Like, okay, I can see. But now after the crossover event, I think they kind of fixed some issues with the Cisco. But who knows? Anything can happen down the line. I mean, it could be Harrison Wells or H.R. Wells. He could be the one to backstab Barry in the team. But I'm leaning more towards Cisco right now. And then we got Legends of Tomorrow. And Legends of Tomorrow is going to have Reverse Flash, Malcolm Merlin, and Captain Cold, and Damien Dark. The four of them teaming up to create the Legion. I mean, the Legion of Doom, and I'm looking forward to this as well. I think now things are really gonna heat up. I think this season so far has been a really good improvement over season 1. I liked season 1. I think season 2 is even better. They've been giving us some interesting storylines, and I'm really liking this Legion of Doom thing, and I can't wait to see how it all unfolds. Reverse Flash is just amazing. Whether he's played by Tom Cavanagh or this actor, the I guess the true appearance of Eobard Thawne, who was an actor in The Mask of Zorro. I just want to point that out. I remember seeing him in that movie before. I didn't realize it was him at first when he was first introduced in season 1 of The Flash, but then I went checking on his IMDb credits and I realized, oh wow, he was the Captain Love in The Mask of Zorro. That was interesting. So yeah, I really like him as Reverse Flash, and I can't wait to see all these villains. I'm glad we got John Barrowman here. Will we see any of these characters pop up in Arrow, Flash, or Supergirl? Well, Arrow and Flash more. I believe so. I think John Barrowman did say he would be coming back to Arrow in the second half of the season. So we'll see how that all collides. I do think that the Legends are going to eventually have to go to certain moments of Arrow and Flash to try and stop things from happening. Like, I actually do think we are going to see Laurel's death again, because I believe they did say Katie Cassidy would be appearing on Legends as well, as who knows, but I'm going to guess it's because maybe Damien Dark goes back into the past to try to prevent himself from dying, because that was the plan. He told Eobard Thawne that they wanted to change their past, and I believe Eobard Thawne will maybe go to the moment in the finale of The Flash where Barry or Eddie kills himself or whatever, and maybe try to change that from happening. I think there's going to be a lot of interesting things happening in Legends of Tomorrow, and maybe a couple more crossovers that we're not expecting. So we'll have to wait and see. And yeah, Legends is going to be premiering Tuesday nights with The Flash, so that's going to be a really cool. And it's a nice little it's a nice little companion for The Flash, I think, specifically with the Reverse Flash being on Legends now. It's going to be great to see how that unfolds. And finally, we got Arrow on Wednesday nights, and I'm really loving Arrow this season. I think out of all 4 DC shows on the CW right now, I think Arrow is killing it. I think they are back on track. I think Arrow is the best right now. That's just me. I'm enjoying the other 3 too, but Arrow, I'm just happy that Arrow feels like what it once was. They put Felicity back to her old ways. Diggle, the show feels like a true spiritual continuation of season 1 and 2 of Arrow. I wish this was season 3 of Arrow instead of season 5. I'm kind of sad we had to suffer through season 3 and 4. Even though there were still some good episodes in those seasons, I'm kind of sad it took us this 2 seasons to finally get back on track. When it should have just been 1 season, because Arrow season 3 was obviously started off really good, but then the second half of that season went off trail. I don't know how. This season I'm really liking. I think Prometheus is going to be someone we've sort of seen before, maybe. I am leaning more on the fact that it could be Tommy. Merlin. Oh no, they confirmed that he was related to someone, right? But I think that someone who he's related to is going to be revealed that he's someone from Oliver's past. That he just didn't realize was connected to that person. Or maybe that's just to trick us for a while. I don't know. There's so many... I still hope... I thought it would be cool if it was Oliver from Earth 2. Especially now that we got sort of confirmation that this fake Laurel that's here right now might actually be the Laurel that Team Flash had captive. So, I don't know. We'll have to wait and see how that turns out. But I'm really looking forward to all of these shows. And I want you guys to comment below and tell me what your theories are for what's going to be happening in these 4 shows in the second half of each of these seasons. All of them have been renewed for their next seasons for next fall. So Arrow will be coming back for season 6. The Flash will be coming back for season 4. And Supergirl and Legends will be returning for season 3 each. And Constantine was just announced to be returning too, but in animated form on the CWC, which unfortunately Canadians don't have, so I can't watch it. But hopefully this means that maybe Constantine will return in live action on the CW shows, just like how Vixen has her own animated show, and she came back, or she was seen in live action, played by the same voice actress from her own animated show. So hopefully this will let Constantine be more part of the universe, like how we all want it to be. And in animation, I'm guessing they're going to have a lot of really cool things to do. Stuff that they couldn't do when it was in live action because of budget reasons. I think animation will allow them to go a little bit more out there in what they can do. So with that being said, guys, I'm finishing this video here. This is an audio video only. So if you were expecting a video like with me in front of the camera, I was just lazy today, so I promise next time I'll be on camera. But right now, you got a small little video from me. I'm having a Pixar marathon, by the way. I've been having it since last week. Monday last week, maybe. I don't remember right now. I've been watching all the Pixar movies. I just finished Ratatouille last night. I'm going to be watching Wall-E tonight. And I like live tweeting during the movie, so if you want to follow me on Twitter, at iCrazyDavy, you can join in the conversation. I start each film at 7:30 p.m. Eastern at night. That's 7:30 Toronto time. So hopefully that is Eastern. And with that being said, guys, I'm done. Take care.